Oh, hey, welcome. We're live. 11x your day. Hey, I want to quickly clarify. Usually I multi-stream this on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, but I've actually had to stop with Twitch because apparently Twitch doesn't want you to stream at two places at the same time. They want exclusivity. Okay, I guess you don't get Kevin. See you later, Twitch. Anyway, maybe there'll be a purpose for Twitch in the future. We got the stock market doing some interesting things right now. We got a crazy run at GameStop out of freaking nowhere. Folks, this morning the title was Euphoria or Crisis or something like that. Crash, crisis, I don't really remember. And I think it's Euphoria because the market's just going back to the dance party because this is freaking ridiculous. Like, we's back. The buy and the dip last week was the best thing we did. Because you never squander a red opportunity, and you know that. Even if you just watch the channel, you don't even have to be a course member to know that. You do not squander red. Okay, let's take a look at, the green happening today. Oh my God, Etsy's almost at $250. Are you kidding me? If you think about it, though, I have to say, Etsy's like a $30 billion company. Put that up against Amazon. And Amazon's, certainly over $1 trillion. I don't exactly know what Amazon is right now. I'll look it up. It's well over $1 trillion, I'm pretty sure. Amazon stonk. Here we go. Amazon stonk. Yeah, $1.58 trillion. Okay, and let's look at Etsy's had a run lately, so maybe it's a little bit more. Let's see. Etsy stonk, $31 billion. I mean, literally, Alexa, what is 1.5 trillion divided by 31 billion? I could probably guess that. 5 something, 50 something, 47.381 times. Yeah, that's crazy how much larger Amazon is. But anyway, Etsy, so undervalued, so underappreciated, such a great company. Anyway, let's go look at the candlesticks. Okay, obviously, I know I can't really compare a company with AWS and the presence of Amazon to Etsy. The point is, though, they're both, in some sense, shopping competitors. And you've got really the small retail store, the kind of stores you go to when you go visit, like Park City, Utah. You want, like, the local goods and stuff. You end up going to stores that you basically see online at Etsy, and it's Etsy is so underappreciated. It's so great. When Elon tweeted about them, they shot up like 30 points. They gave that up pretty fast, but it was pretty funny. Anywho, it was kind of like almost Elon had just discovered Etsy, and I'm like, yep, that's why I own this stock, because people still don't recognize how freaking amazing Etsy is. And they're I can make a whole video about Etsy. This is not the point of this. The point of this is look at what the heck is going on in the market. Somebody just put in some mega freaking buy orders over at GameStop, and I don't know what it is, but this stock started out below our box that we have for GameStop, well below our box, and touched our box a little earlier around 9 a.m., then shot right through it here recently, but is retracing back into it because of some big buy orders here. And you always want to be careful, especially if you're trading. Folks, you got to be very, very careful. When you see these uptrends, sometimes you get these singular buys, these big buys that all of a sudden come in, and over 10 minutes, people are doing buy in multiple different orders. And all of a sudden, those orders dry up and the market trickles back down. So you got to be careful with that a little bit. All right, so GameStop is still up 19%. I have to say, GameStop, credit to GameStop, okay? They were down like, they opened up green, then they went down. They were down like 5 or 6%. It was pretty ugly. I'm too lazy to scroll back right now, but it was ridiculous. And all of a sudden, now they're up 20%, like MVP award right here. That is a comeback for sure. SOS, on the other hand, has really been trading kind of flat within our range here. We've had some opportunities to get out. If you've been kind of trading this throughout the day, you had some opportunities above the lines that we drew this morning to get out. Multiple opportunities if you wanted to, unless of course you're buying it at the peaks. In which case we are getting a little bit of that deceleration, and we've been seeing that deceleration of volume. That deceleration of volume really started around here. So we had the warning sign of this deceleration of you know, certainly position openings happening at SOS. Keep in mind too, anytime I make a trade, I send alerts to anybody in the stocks and money group, stocks and psychology and money group. So some of my alerts today were specifically targeting Tesla and NEO this morning, both of which did pretty dang well intraday here. You know, I personally executed a trade at 694 on Tesla, also advised paying attention to stocks like Enphase and NEO, possibly adding some positions to NEO. I don't even see where NEO is. Here we go. NEO, look at this, 8.5%. When I pitched this morning, it was not up 8.5%, which is nice. But anywho, it doesn't even matter. NEO reports earnings today, and that's going to be the big catalyst for NEO. So we want to pay attention to this. But even if I'm not necessarily buying and selling every single day, I still try to send alerts multiple times a day just for opportunities that I see in the market, or like, I would be buying this if I had some more dough. Anyway, look at this shift up 10% right here, trying to really rebound back to that $10 range. We got EXPI sitting at about $130 in pre-split figures. It helps me a little bit think about this in pre-split terms, which is not as high as it did run right before the split, but definitely, you know, I like buying this under 60. Let's just start getting to 65. It's kind of just a hold for me. No intentions of selling that one. That's a long hold. It's kind of like a Redfin. You hold it. Enphase, you hold it. Tesla, you hold it. You don't trade out of these companies. These companies aren't going away. You know, they're not. They don't have like a CCIV risk, right? CCIV is a great potential swing play. It's a great, you know, a potential long play. But you know, it's down a little bit today. Okay, no big deal. You know, 0.5%, quarter of a, what are we at here? 0.4%. But yeah, obviously, a company like Etsy, Enphase, Tesla have way less of a risk of disappearing than like a Churchill does. That doesn't make me less interested in Churchill. I'm just saying, you got to keep these relative aspects in mind. So anywho, okay, GameStop trying to really recover and stay above this line. We've had a lot of resistance at this line though, so I think we're going to need some real big buying pressure for that. Fabio says Kevin's changing his mind on CCIV. No, I've never changed my opinion on CCIV at all. In fact, if you go to my original videos on CCIV, I always said the biggest problem with CCIV is that they have still not told us about their autonomy strategy. I'll probably have an update video updating my thoughts a little bit on that either later today or tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Look at Wayfair though. Wayfair traces Etsy. Oh my gosh. Here's another alert I sent out to when this stock was at like 280, which was not that long ago. Actually, it was literally this morning. I didn't send the alert this morning, but when it's been at 280, I've regularly said in the private course member live streams, Wayfair is a deal under 280. And you know, it's been a little volatile. It's had some negativity. It's had runs beyond that. It's been an up and downer. Here, let's go to a week. So this is kind of the volatility that we've had over here, just ups and downs going all the way back to August over here. Looks like we had a brief low period here of like 220, right? That's crazy. But anyway, look at the skyrocket we're getting at Wayfair today. Such an amazing company as well. I do prefer Etsy to Wayfair, but Wayfair is another one of those big winners. And the fact that it's up 18% today, that is a beautiful chart, just a beautiful holder. You got to hold it. Wow, look at this. Last week, I mentioned you got to pay attention to GoEV. GoEV is one of those stocks that always rubber bands back to 15. It goes to 20, it goes back to 15. It goes to 12, it goes back to 15. It always does this. Watch GoEV, test it yourself, write that theory down. GoEV, for some reason, it always goes to 15. Just something to keep an eye on. What about Apple right now? I'm not going to add to my Apple position right now. Nice, you're funny. Let's see. Most important question I have that I want to hear is what edge you think BTC has over other cryptocurrencies. I've been trying to gather opinions on this. Yeah, you know, I'm actually going through the, this is a course member question. I'm actually going through the Citibank 108-page report on exactly this. I am currently on page 20 out of the whole thing, and they have really good analysis on this. So I would say give me a day, and I'll provide some more insights on that. Answering live. Okay, good. So let's see. Zoom 10% Oh my gosh, this thing's rallying, going into earnings. Oh man. Oh snap. I I don't know. I don't know. Look, if Zoom smashes earnings, which I think their guidance is not going to enthuse, but if Zoom for some reason smashes, I might have to take some Benjis. I don't know. I might just rotate that Zoom money straight on over into Tesla. Or if Neo sells off, I might rotate over to that. I don't know. We'll see. Obviously, I'm personally a pretty big bull on Tesla, but look, I've got my criticisms of Tesla. I don't ever like getting trapped in the perma bull stage. I like being critical of companies that I invest in. It's important. Okay, so GameStop. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, here, what do I got? Let's see here. So GameStop, we are kind of settling below our line here, about 125. Remember, for some reason, the stocks we look at, they always respect the boxes. It's very, very bizarre. But it's hanging out in this box right now. So Microvision did obviously phenomenally today. I don't know that it was much of a trade today, unless you were really trying to trade the penny movements here. It seems mostly flat for the day because it just shot up and then stayed flat. I mean, good move nonetheless if you owned it beforehand. But if you owned it beforehand, you still might have been upside down. Look at this. Redfin, 7% today. Oh my gosh, what a rebound. Why can't I draw the boxes higher? Yeah. Look, Joshua Tree, it's a good question. I get that question all the time. Hey, why buy Tesla if I could just buy the company that's selling Tesla their goods, like the lithium and stuff? Because I don't know those products enough to invest in those religiously to believe that those products will always be necessary. What if lithium gets replaced one day? I have no freaking idea. I'm not a material scientist. What do I know? What competitive advantage do I have investing in minerals that I know nothing about? Whereas a competitive advantage that I have with Tesla is I'm actually a user of a product. I'm a customer. That is a big competitive advantage, much bigger than I think a lot of us give ourselves credit for. But being a user of a product, you see the customer service evolve. You see the quality of the product evolve with software updates, if it has software. If all of a sudden you lose your infatuation or you get drawn away by a different product, that is a red signal or a red flag for you on the actual ownership of the underlying company. Those are things that I will never know about materials, and honestly, I don't care to know. It's not interesting to me. I think I took some, I don't know where it was. I don't even remember where it was. I took some rock sciences class once. The only thing I liked doing was digging for them. I never liked it. This was like in elementary school or high school. Anyway, let's get off that topic. So what else do we have here? So CLII, wow, CLII just slipped big today. They were doing pretty decently this morning, but all of a sudden they just slipped down. Yeah, let's see. Okay, what else here? Marriott. Wow, the travel and the travel sector, recovery sector is kind of flat. It's kind of shocking. Clove is running up like crazy. Rock sciences, you mean geology? Sure. No, you're right. Yeah. Recovery, though, not really participating in the fat gains we're seeing in the market today. Kind of interesting. The losers today, not too many losers today. See the comment here asking about losers. We have a little more red, but still not too many. I mean, Affirm 2%. I want to see, this is IPO price, isn't it? Let's look at this. I'm pretty sure this is IPO price. La 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 la. Oh, that's like that. What's that show where they do the la la intro? Yeah, we're almost at IPO price. It's somebody knows what I'm talking about. The la la intro. What's SOS stream? Yeah, so it's at $90 right now. It's actually at a low right now. It's closing minute low. This is the lowest it's ever been at Affirm right now. So literally anybody who buys it right now is buying Affirm cheaper than anyone else who bought Affirm, unless they got in prior to what's it called? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Love when Kevin does on people. I don't get it. Anyway, American Horror Story. Thank you. I knew somebody would know. I knew somebody had this. Thank you. Okay, so let's see here. Airbnb. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm still working on my fundamental on Airbnb. It's taking way longer than expected. Everything's taking longer than expected. I am 11xing though. Just keep that in mind. Cheers to coffee mugs. Cheers. Yeah, definitely get your coffee mugs. Which, by the way, I put the merchant. I have ordered one of all of the merchandise that is below this video because you all were the ones who said, please put this stuff up for sale when I showed you the pictures of it. I want to see, it's through Teespring. I've ordered some stuff from them before. I want to see what it's like, the quality and all. I'll put it on. This is not designed. If you want to help me, like, how do I want to say this? I'm not trying to make money off the merch. I just think it's cool. But I wanted to just let you know that my goal is to try to demonstrate each one of the pieces over the next couple weeks once they come in. So that way, in case you're curious about them, that's my goal. Okay, so 11x. This cup actually is from Mike Winnett. This is not mine, the 11x. I shout out to this guy, Mike Winnett. I almost flew to London one day just to meet the guy. He's got a channel on YouTube, but shout out to him. I think the stuff he does is great. I think his channel deserves way more growth than it gets. Okay. But the YouTube works in mysterious ways. I don't even know why people watch me. Rocket Mortgage finally to the moon. Get a show. Yo, Rocket Mortgage. I'm watching that one pretty closely. Rocket Mortgage, another 10% today. You gotta be kidding me. What the heck? Jeez, man. This is like 3 days in a row of tendies over here at Rocket Mortgage. I mean, finally, but I mean, 24 is not even that sexy. I mean, like, show me $30. And then we can talk about Rocket Mortgage. It's so undervalued, but the market doesn't give a crap about mortgage companies. And I know they do other stuff too, real estate related, but whatever. Yeah, Neo selling off a little bit here into the close. Another 18 minutes to go. That's enough time to finish this coffee. Yeah, there you go, Heist. I see you. I got my eyes. I know what you're up to. Geologist here. Economic mineralogy is a crazy field, a mix of science, land rights, and a lot of luck. If I could invest in a hypothetical way, it would be volcanoes. When they erupt, they bring rare earth minerals to the surface. That is the coolest thing I have heard all day. Actually, probably the coolest thing I've heard all week. Like, we should just, like, tarp the area around a volcano, have it explode, have some lava-resistant tarp, wrap it all up, and then go sort it somewhere else. We'd be rich. Practicality of that's probably non-existent. And phase, wow, 148 was the low that we had last Tuesday. Just nuts. Crazy, man. Crazy. Ocugen selling off again. It's a bummer. Not one that I own anymore. It was a nice trade. Fisker's actually recovering into the close. Let's go to the minute candlesticks here. But we were down as much as 8% at one point today. Yeah, we had a recovery. And a nice recovery on Fisker here. You pull up the chart on Vuzi. Vuzi, what the heck is that? V-U-Z-I. 25% solid gain today. Look at that chart. I mean, that's nice. Oh, it's just like what was it? The serpent, the Mayan serpent. It's very nice. I totally just made that description up, but it's okay. AMC also pumped up another 5 percentage points intraday here. That's pretty cool. Etsy, Rocket, Shift, Neo, Expect. I mean, these are some nice numbers. I don't love buying on days like today, with the exception of Tesla, but I kind of got that when it was closer to flat. Palantir, it's their easy $30 stock. CCIV. Oh, CCIV turned green. Look at that. Wow. FRSX, computer vision company that's developing collision. I will have to save that and look into that later. All right. Is Gme selling off? Let's see what's going on. Thank you for that. Travel booking. Yeah, all red today on Fox. Okay, Gme. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. Somebody came in with some fat buy orders. That's what happened here. Johnny Ive is yes, he is. You know, we've actually talked about Johnny Ives before. I will discuss that later. Lemonade earnings are today, my friend. Pretty sure. Okay, now you're making me doubt myself. Pretty sure Lemonade reports today, along with Neo. Or something else, too. Something else I wanted to watch. I don't know. Somebody tell me what the third thing was that reports today. I have no idea. I'll figure it out. We got 15 minutes to figure it out. What's the rush? There's no rush. In fact, we could just go over here and just CCL. Oh, Carnival Cruise Lines. Oh my gosh, so many CCs. Carnival, I don't want to touch this. Zoom, thank you. Weston88 freaking nails it. Just reading my mind here. Is this Clover report today as well? That wasn't the one I was thinking of, but I think you're right. I think it does report today. But I don't know anything about that one. I know it's popular. That's all I know. But that's not enough of a reason for me. So, yeah, I mean, Carnival Cruise Lines, this was such a fun play at $10. You know? How is it? It was at 26? Oh, yeah, it was at 26. Oh, yeah, it's still at 26. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah. Even at $10, it's like, oh, yay, 2.5 extra money. You would have made more money in a lot of the tech stocks, which sounds almost counterintuitive because it's like the recovery. They're still so burdened by debt. It's a problem. It's a problem. They're going to continue to dilute shareholders or raise debt, which oftentimes also dilutes shareholders, especially if they do convertible debt. It's a mess. Bumble's coming back up. I mean, everything's coming back up. Yes, last week was a freaking disaster. And as soon as the bond market settled down, it's like, oh my God, Dave & Buster's at $11. Don't remind me. Dave. Ross Gerber is an interview I'm doing in an hour and 45 minutes, I think. Yeah, an hour and 45 minutes. That'll be really fun. I'm excited about that. So an hour 45, it'll be a different live stream. So stay tuned for that. I should probably set a reminder for it. So you all can remind me, but I'll figure that out. Let's listen to Sarah Eisen here. She's always got cool insights.
The S&P 500, Dow, and NASDAQ on track for their best daily performance of 2021. Dow's up 610 points. S&P is up 2.4% with every sector green. Mike, last week stocks sold off on this idea that higher bond yields were happening too quickly and had downside effects for valuation and for growth. And this week, it sounds like the narrative is they're friendly for growth. They're a sign that we're looking at better days ahead. And central banks could always step in if they get too high. So why is it such a shift?
Well, they stopped going up. I mean, the 10-year was surging above 1.6%. You had an awful auction of 7-year notes, and we've kind of gotten through that little selling panic in bonds. So the trend is moderated, but I think what was going on last week is the rise in yield was definitely pressuring the big growth stocks. At the same time, as we were talking about at the time, the financials and the industrials and all the cyclically geared stocks had just run a little bit too hot, and they had to cool off. At the same time, growth couldn't pick up the slack. That seemed to be what caused the 2.5% drop in the S&P last week. Basically, both those things working against the market at once. And today, both pressure points have been relieved to some degree. You have the less overbought in the cyclical stuff. Growth participating today. Again, it only gets the S&P back to where it was a week ago Friday. So we've just kind of still been kind of treading around this same territory. But sometimes the market needs just a little bit of that slingshot effect of a pullback and getting people to feel smart for buying in on a dip as opposed to just chasing it higher. And that's what we seem to have today.
Bob, does this sort of bounce make you more confident to ensure that you buy the dips for the stocks that you like long-term in the months ahead?
Well, yes and no. I mean, I have to say, in the last few weeks, you're wondering, okay, is inflation really here? And you had to go through all the data points again on what you're thinking about this. And frankly, I expected an inflation fright at some point, perhaps not this soon. But I figured we would have one as interest rates will back up somewhat because the economy is expanding, and that's a good thing. We've had more bull markets when rates are rising for good reasons, which is what's happening now. And inflation, I'm not sure real inflation will come from. Yes, it looks like.
Yeah, I just have to interrupt really quick. They put the analysts of the day up. Like, seriously, it's the analysts of the day. Last week, they're like, oh my God, there's going to be inflation. And this week, they're like, maybe we won't see inflation. Call me crazy. But I feel like I've been pretty consistent saying on this channel that I side with the Fed, that I think, 70 to 80%, the Fed's going to be right, and we're going to see a spike in inflation, and it's going to go away. And that's because of deflationary pressures, technology, the lowering of the velocity of money because people are investing more, saving more, and spending less. Even after the reopening boom, we're still going to be addicted to investing and saving more than we were before the pandemic. And that will reduce the velocity of money, which means even though we've put 20% more cash into the economy, maybe there's this world where we actually don't see crazy inflation yet. But why is it when we listen to CNBC last week, it's the world is ending, and now it's not going to be that bad? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
In addition to what it already has, but speeding up the delivery of the existing order. So when it's all said and done by 2023, the airline will have more than 120 737 MAXs in operation. For Boeing, this is more good news for the 737 MAX as it gradually increases production.
Whatever. All right. Let's get back to the sticks here. Oh, we got to get Bloomberg up too. Come on, Tesla. Let's get a rally into the close. 713. I promised 720 today. Okay, it's 6. Wait. What was it? At 694, I said this could go to 720 today. We're almost there. What did we hit today? Oh, come on. 718. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Look at that. What? I had a line there. No. Look at that. Okay, the line's actually at like 19 or so. Yeah, look at that. I have a line at 719.25, and the darn thing gets to 718. It's those magnetic lines. I don't get it. It's something about that. Yeah, the 737. They're actually still thinking about bringing that dud of a plane back. I know. I personally, I feel like now I'm gonna have to start, like, when I go to book a flight in the future, actually look at like what plane the ticket is gonna get me on. Because the Air Max, sorry, those are the headphones. These are Air Maxes. The 737 Max is not exactly something I'm enthusiastic about hopping on tomorrow. Anyway, SOS selling off a little bit into the close. This is not uncommon as traders are taking their positions off, taking their Benjis out. We've got Groupon. Groupon was just a straight up and a flat. Like, this is incredible. First half of the day, boom, moon, flat. Boom and flat. We've got GameStop at 16.5%, really selling off after that sudden buying surge. This is why it's always so important to look for that support before buying in, because it really, to me, it seemed like we had some crazy surge here, and oopsies. Will the market sell off tomorrow? It's a good question. I do not believe so, because remember what happened last week. It wasn't just like, today we feel like bond deals are going to go up because bond prices are going to go down because nobody's going to buy them. It wasn't something that happened at a whim. There was an actual auction. And these auctions happen regularly, but this was like one of the most disastrous auctions we had seen in like a 10-year period of time, where the 5-year treasury bond goes up faster than we've ever seen before in 10 years. That's a very specific and unique auction day. It was a bloodbath is how people described it. So what? Treasuries go up and down. Let the treasury yield trend up. I don't care. The problem was the rate of change, the acceleration that we got on a Thursday, and that means that last week was more of that sort of one-off experience. It's one of the reasons I was buying. It was more of that one-off experience. Now you never know, but usually if you can pinpoint something like that, the odds of a recurrence like that shortly after, a double strike of lightning, lower, in my opinion. All right, so let's see here. Triple witching. Oh my gosh. We had the quadruple witching on December 18th, and literally nothing happened. Like, the market was like, don't care. The market works in mysterious ways, folks. Very, very weird ways. All right, so NIO's about to break $50 again, which is kind of cool. Tesla's not going to give me the rally, is it? It's just not. Oh, maybe. I'm getting a couple green candles here at the end. I got 5 more minutes to be right here. Okay, I said 720. I want to see some big candles. Everybody buy Tesla right now. Oh, I probably am not allowed to say that. Don't do what I say. I'm just some idiot on YouTube. Okay. I got the stain off my jacket though. Thank you for like the 10,000 of you in the comments who made that very evident. And I fixed my hair a little bit too. Thank you for the other like 3,000 of you. But anywho, yeah. So Fisker fizzling into the close. Airbnb is actually the big loser today. But quite frankly, if we got a big loser at 6 or 4% here, this is nothing. This is who cares? This is a very benign day. Churchill just can't keep it up. It keeps going down, keeps softening. Sad. Oh well. Yeah. I mean, whatever. 0.5% fluctuation above or below the line. It's just not a moving day for the stock today. Let's see. Okay. I actually like that psychology when people say, oh, it's my fault. I bought Tesla today and then it went down. That's actually a really brilliant psychology to have because it just really trains you to be okay with, oh, I bought and then stock crashed. It's beautiful. It's actually really, really healthy for you. Floppy CCI. Oh, God. Unbelievable. Yeah. I see the comments about F-Cell. Hey, look, we still have Bloomberg up here. That's cool. Hey, he was that guy in the Buy the Dip song. That's it. Isn't that him? Is that him? No, I thought it was the CNBC guy. Yeah, no. It was the CNBC guy. F-Cell. F-Cell stock. Never mind. Fuel cell. So I briefly looked into this. I'm pretty sure it's like half hydrogen. I don't know what percentage hydrogen it was. Hydrogen for me is a 20, 30 event. Usually I also don't look at Wikipedia, but I will cheat here. It was biogas and hydrogen. That's what it was. Fuel cell power company operates direct fuel cell. Okay. Their power plants are not considered hydrogen fuel cells because their feedstock is not pure hydrogen and the byproducts are carbon dioxide. That's right. It was half or something bizarre like that. I just don't know enough about this company. Where can we find out exactly fuel cell energy? Is this this is the same company, F-Cell. Affordable fuels. Was it they were the one that captures the off gases? I think so. Yeah, see, advancing utility storage for long and hydrogen and biogas capturing. I'm not sure. I just don't know enough about this one. I think just the problem is I get dissuaded pretty quickly on that because I think biofuels and hydrogen are a 2030 play. And anything right now is just trying to Biden hype them. And, they could have lower prices in the future. Now, no guarantees. What you've seen the extent of my research here. It's very, very low. But, my thought right now. Okay. Donor asks IRS to open fraud investigation. Oh, we don't care. Let's go to CNBC. All right, 2 minutes to go, they say.
More than 90% of all volume was to the upside. We've receded from that threshold. That's sometimes looked at as a very, very key kind of thrust signal for future for further gains. And we're still very, very strong. As you can see here, we're 3.6 billion shares on the advancing side of the New York Stock Exchange against only 800 million on the downside. Wanted to take a peek at Berkshire Hathaway, which is an outperformer today and has also broken out of a kind of multi-year sideways range. Remember, it's the biggest company in the financial.
Oh my God. It's breaking up, guys. It's up 3.4%. Drop everything. Everybody buy Berkshire right now. It's boring. Boring. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to some stock. Oh look! Oh wow! 10%. Oh, interesting. Although Warren Buffett's BYD's up here, I got to give him credit for that. BYD, did they sell off last week? I mean, they must have to be up this today. Oh, they've been selling off. Oh, look at this. They've been selling off. Oh well, since about the 19th. That's about since everything's been selling off. Yeah. Okay. Wow. So you're really able to pick this thing up now at end of last year pricing. BYD, the manufacturing company. Pretty sure this is right. BYDDF. Yeah. BYDDF. That's the manufacturing company in China. Chinese manufacturer of automobiles, battery-powered bikes. Oh, the closing bell.
0.7%, gold's down 0.4%, and the Treasury yield just pulling back a little bit in yield terms, 143 on the 10-year, helping, I guess, some of this risk-on sentiment. At the bell, up 2.5% on the S&P, 2% on the Dow, and 3% on the Nasdaq.
Yep. What if I get demonetized one day for the bell? Or it'll be this music.
Wow, best day since June for the S&P 500, closing up 2.4%. Welcome back, everyone, to Closing Bell. I'm Sarah Eisen here with Wilfred Frost and Mike Santoli, CNBC senior markets commentator. Take a look at how we finished up the day on Wall Street, up across the board. The Dow closing higher, 603 points. Biggest contributor to the Dow's gains was Boeing, though most Dow stocks did close in the green. S&P 500 up 2.4%. All sectors higher. Broke a two-day losing streak and had its best day going back to June 5th, 2020. Really strong performance. The NASDAQ up 3%. This was not a value versus growth day. Everything sort of worked. Best day for the NASDAQ since last November, and it was its third up day in the last 4. The Russell 2000 index of small caps also charging forward, 3.4% higher on the day. Treasury yields backing off from their highs that we saw last week. Certainly.
All right. So let's get the terminal up. Yeah, good old CNBC closing music. It's great. We got earnings, folks. This is big. We got Zoom. I mean, my expectations are on Zoom that revenue smashed, but guidance is going to blow. So it wouldn't surprise me to see the stock after hours go up, and then they read guidance, and then it goes down. What else? Lemonade. Oh man, Lemonade. Everyone calls that one overpriced. It's expensive. The problem is I don't think the stock market really appreciated what Lemonade is doing to insurance, the disruption that's going to have. Oh well, I like that one a lot. Okay, Lemonade. What are they saying here while I pull up Lemonade and those things on Bloomberg?
To you, Mike, on a very strong.
Oh, she's going to send it.
In some places, wiping out the losses we saw last week.
Yeah, and even for the market as a whole, just about doing so. Not quite. Really rushed back up to this area, this S&P 500 level, 3,900. We spent a fair bit of February there just trying to see if that was going to be either a ceiling or a platform for something beyond that in the upside. You know, last week when the market did have its shakeout, the credit markets never really flinched, even though Treasury yields were on the rise and there was some pressure building there. So that seems to say it wasn't really that much of a macro story. But I am reminded, you mentioned this is the best S&P day since June 5th. June 5th was the day of that real blockbuster jobs report that got people very excited about a reopening back then. June 8th actually was a short-term peak.
All right, I'm going to lower this slower. Good one, Kevin. All right, folks. Y'all ready for this? Check it out. Look at what we have. NEO. Options imply 16.3% share move. I would not be shocked if NEO goes to 60. I don't think NEO can fall much further than 45, though. Could be wrong. I mean, they'd really have to screw up, I feel like. We'll see. I put Clover up here. Clueless, but I put it up. Lemonade. Okay, we'll see. And Zoom. Oh, wow. Lots of 6. Look at that. Another 16% implied move. Whew. See what happens here. We've got all 3 of these up. So we'll have to, we'll see how fast we can be on these. Then let's also pull up the buy thing here, just in case. What would I be most likely to buy? I don't know. There'd have to probably, for me to buy after hours, there would have to be a big sell-off on something today. I'm not going to buy anything if it goes green today. I'm happy with my NEO position. Let me see how NEO ended. Oh, and Tesla. How did Tesla end? Oh, come on. Oh, my God. Look how close we got. I begged for 720 at the closing when it was 690. What was it? Or 694 today. Are you serious? Oh, my gosh. That is 718.43. Man, that's close. Oh, well. Oh, it hit 719 there for a brief moment. Darn it. I was close. Hopefully Hopefully you still appreciate me enough to at least consider checking out the awesome courses down below on stocks and the psychology of money. Use that coupon code HODL or HODL. Okay, look, we're after hours at 50, basically at 50 here on NEO. Okay, let's get back to Bloomberg here. This is, we got some big things here. Expect. Oh, here we go. Zooms in. Okay, revenue smashed. That's, oh my gosh, that's like that's 9%. And cost of revenue was a little higher than expected, though. Cost of revenue was about 10% higher, but revenue was about 9% higher. Okay, interesting. Adjusted earnings per share smashed, though. Oh, that's really good. Oh, and guidance beat too by about 10%, 9%. 9% beat on guidance, so they beat on rev and on guidance. Oh, that is good on Zoom. Oh, that's good. Sees revenue of 3.76 billion, estimate of, okay, here's that guidance. Not a huge push on this particular guidance for 2022, or their fiscal year 2022. So let's quickly just see how it's reacting. There we go, 10%. Oh, yes. Oh, no, sorry. It was 10% in a day. I'm sorry. Hold on, I gotta put after hours here. Dang it, it's flat. It's flat. Darn it. I really wanted Zoom to go up, but I kind of suspected that the market would not love guidance. It's kind of what we expected. Novavax just reported. I don't. Okay. Well, we got to focus on these right here. Yeah. So not getting that big on a boost. I would have sold this thing, but this is also kind of again what we expected. All right. Okay. So next up, Clover. I'm not sure what time NEO actually reports. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on NEO in terms of what time they actually report. They could report later. I'm not sure if they're going to try to assimilate and try to report with everybody right after the close. After the close, man, NEO? Is NEO out? I see people saying NEO, but I actually do not see NEO yet. 8 p.m.? Is it 8 p.m.? 5 p.m. Oh, yeah. Okay. I knew it was potentially a later time. So, okay, we won't get to see NEO right now. So that'll be entertainment for later in the day. We'll have to have like a NEO earnings party. Let me know if you want that. China, it's 5 a.m. So I was up at 5. Okay. Groupon extending its run in after hours. It's insane. Oh, Zoom. Zoom's going posy. Ooh, Zoom's going. Okay, well, lots of yeses on the NEO earnings party. What are we drinking for the NEO earnings party? Is it coffee or is it something more celebratory? Okay, I don't know what just may have come down the Bloomberg here, but Zoom is now moving. Why? Revenue forecast. Oh, I mean, I know that the forecast beat estimates, but it didn't seem like it was that big of a beat. It was still a beat though, so that's true. That is interesting. Okay, so the market is moving on this. Okay, good. Please, Zoom, run to the moon, please, so I can sell you and go buy Tesla or something else. I'll decide. Probably not after hours. It'd have to get pretty juicy for me to do something after hours. When I decide, I will send an alert to all of you, like I always do. In the Stocks and Psychology of Money group. Okay, come on. Where's, oh, yeah, duh. Pull this up. Okay, good. So we are now waiting for Clover, Lemonade. Did anybody else want me to pull up a ticker here? Because we're not going to see NEO until later. Does anybody have a ticker for me? Drink Vivo for NEO. Is that German? Immer frisch im Kopf. Always fresh in your head? What? Is that what they actually say about water? That's immer frisch im Kopf. That's always fresh in your head. That's weird. Natural, still mineral water. Okay, so flat. Flasche enthält Pet aus nach... I can't read German. I'm trying. It's very difficult. Nachwachsenden. who cares? It's some biodegradable plastic is what they're saying. Okay, VO for Neo. I have no idea why I'm even talking about this. So where's Lemonade? Let's go here. Is Neo pushing? How is Neo pushing? There's no news. No, Neo's a little bit of a bargain right now. Yeah, okay, it's over 50. You're right. Yeah, we got a little bit of a push there. I do like this. I have to say, I like this Zoom run. This is good. CNBC is just now talking about them. Kick their butts. Thank you very much. That's like the threshold. I like CNBC. Okay, I consider it friendly competition. Although I'm just some random dude who drinks coffee out of today an 11x cup, and I'm wearing a Druid shirt. Okay, so you have to take it for what it's worth. This is a Retro Druid from the TBC days. Anywho, Fisker continuing its slide here, but as it sort of leaves peak media, not a surprise. Tesla's toying with me at 720. Fine. Groupon C3 AI. Not sure why C3 AI is moving. We'll have to see. Let's see if there's any news going on with C3 AI, which I think they're just ticker. It's just AI, isn't it? Yes, it is. Ticker AI. Okay. Neo earnings Fridays. Trance Dance. You know what my favorite always was? In terms of this, Trance Dance thing you speak of. It's a private browser. This one. What is it called? This. So good. Has anybody ever heard this intro? I just have to do it really quick. Wait, no, the Bloomberg guy's talking. And we got to pay attention to earnings. Kevin, I can't keep getting distracted. I'm sure you all know. It's so good though. But I have no idea where the Bloomberg guy. Oh, here he is. Let's just mute him for a second. Here we go. We got to do it. It's worth it. Just even the opening. Has anybody ever listened to this? Just say something in the comments if you have. Here, go. Probably just got demonetized for that. But anyway, it was worth it. so great. Somebody mentioned it, so I had to bring that up. Okay, let's get back to where we were here. So that is right here. We are waiting. So C3AI, we'll look for news here. We still don't have Lemonade. We still don't have Clover. Earnings call in Clover 45 minutes. And it's gone. When you buy real estate, do you sell stocks? Usually I just try to, like, if I know I'm closing on a deal, I try to make money over time, and then so I'm not forced to sell stocks. But yeah, I mean, I'll sell stocks to buy real estate, sure. Yeah. Okay. I'll run a 5K easy with that track. Yeah, true. It's a good one. Okay, so still nothing. Come on, Lemonade. Like, let's go. What takes you so long? Drop your freaking earnings. It's not that hard. You just push, and it's done. Zoom video. Okay, Zoom's still running. Let's see what Zoom's doing. Oh, yeah. Oh, I might be able to dump it soon. 8.6%. Oh, juicy. Well, I like it. No GNOG. Oh, did we hit 720 Tesla? Good. Yes, we did. We hit it perfectly. All right. I told you today it was going to 720. Yeah. Good. I like that. All right. We're going to hit 10% on Zoom. This makes me very excited about my Zoom tendies. Mostly because I want to eat them. All right. Come on. Clover. Lemonade. Y'all boring me. See, what's Bloomberg saying? What do they got on? Oh, they're talking about Zoom too. Okay, fine. We'll listen to you for a second. What you got?
I think that's going to be the focus in today's earnings call, which is what are the plans that the company is going to pursue to not maintain the growth, because I don't think anyone is expecting them to maintain the 300% or 200% growth rate.
Yeah, what time? Can somebody tell me the time that the earnings call is? Oh, I could probably figure. I have a Bloomberg terminal. What am I doing?
So, like I mentioned, I think
I don't know what I'm doing.
Could be a logical way to either improve their exposure in the collaboration space or the content center space, as it's been rumored. Otherwise, I think, just having plans, either just building up their own product, but that I think it's going to take longer to achieve.
I mean, Ben
Okay.
side.
There's a company events thing here somewhere. There it is. Company events. Give me a time. What is that? JPM Securities Conference? I don't care. I want to know, what is that? Is this it today? Why do they gotta, oh no, this is C3AI. I don't care. No, I was on Zoom. Bloomberg. There we go. Company events. Come on. I just want to see it say earnings call and a time. There we go. Oh, in 45 minutes. Webcast only. There it is. Okay. It's in 45 minutes. All right. Back. Lemonade. Still nothing. Clover. Still nothing. Who else is reporting? Let's get another reporter here. Okay. Earnings Whispers calendar. It's a good website. Okay, so Neo, Zoom, Lemonade, Appfolio. I wonder what the market cap is of Appfolio. Somebody know that? Probably. Appfolio stock. What's that one? I bet you it's tiny. $5 billion. Holy crap, man. I got to figure out how to IPO something. This is insane. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Good for them. Wow. Jeez, even Appfolio. Oh, here we go. Okay, looks like we're getting numbers on Clover. Fourth quarter revenue, 166.2. Okay. There was another. Well, while we wait for the other news to come in, let me see if I can pull up the company here. Clove. Okay. Nope, they haven't given the other items yet. But there is a way, let's see. Somebody might know this. There is a way to see what the estimated earnings are going to be. Oh, I actually think I have a special. I was making a cheat sheet over the weekend. This is the stuff I do is I make a cheat sheet for the Bloomberg terminal. Earnings and result. Okay, EVTS. That was it. EVTS ER. There we go. See, we might have to have one of these open in the future. So no more. Okay, here we go. Medicare Advantage members expected to be in the. Okay, that's membership. Here we go. Revenue sees 2021 revenue of 820 to 850. Okay, we need expectations to know. Is it a beat? So, see, I get this, which is kind of cool. And I think there's a way to just sort by today. But then they also show you the expectations. See the estimate. This must be earnings per share. They don't give you that much. Thought they might give you more. Oh, well. I'll have to figure that out a different time. We'll wait for the expectations to come in here. So still waiting for this. They're still talking about Novavax on CNBC. They talked about that a while ago. Still waiting for the lemonade. Well, we'll see here. Okay, oh, here we go. Okay, C's loss of 210. So what's the earnings per share? Because they were expecting negative 0.85. That is negative 85 cents was the expectation. I would just have to now figure out how many shares outstanding they have, and then I could probably figure that out. Clove, but I'm sure by then they'll have it updated. Let's see. Couldn't tell you which button to push. One day I will master this. Market cap. Nope, not that button. Shares. 24 mil. Can that be right? I have no idea. I'll just wait for them to say it. Loss of 210 million. Oh, C's. Okay, so they didn't actually give us the current loss. Okay, we'll wait. And they're giving us quarterly too. We'll just let them decide. Lemonade and Clove, we're just still waiting. Fine. Okay, we're going to page over. Let's look at the sticks. Okay, so it looks like we're hitting a resistance here at Zoom of right around 450. This could keep running though. Let's see, what's the volume like? The volume is slowing down a little bit. Some good buy volume there, some good buy pressure. And Neo's right here at 51.28. 51.28. That's not bad. 51.28. Wow, this is really running into earnings here. Who leaked? Who leaked stuff? Lemonade's tomorrow? What? Thought it was today. I totally saw it on here. It was totally on the earnings calendar. It's right there. Look. See? Lemonade. Oh, it does say 5:35 p.m. What crap is that? Who reports at 5:35 p.m.? Everybody else reports at like 4:05 and 4:10. What is this? Crap. That's what that is. Because we're going to be doing an interview at that time. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Oh, Zoom's trying to break through. So I'm going to we're going to let this thing run. This will be nice and green tomorrow, and we'll have some good volume tomorrow. We'll see how people feel tomorrow. And if it sounds off, whatever. Doesn't matter. Neo time is wrong, so Lemonade might be wrong too. True. Possible. That website does not necessarily have to be correct. But yeah, there's nothing coming through. Actually, the Bloomberg here on Lemonade. Let's just go to the sticks and let's look at some of the other things we got. All right, so going back here, Neo, Ebix, guys running today. Ideanomics, Rocket going up again in after hours. I just can't believe it's next to Nikola right now. Clove was wrong as well. Clove was wrong as well. Clove? Why? Oh, this website? Why? Because they had Clove on here. They just have the wrong time. I don't know. Not my website. Not my problem. I mean, I guess it kind of is because I'm kind of looking at it like, is this going to happen? Anyway, Fisker really leading declines here in the after hours. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Beyond Meat is leading declines in the after hours. Not a surprise. Did you hear about the Lightning Motors? The JIC? Amazon news today? No. Let's see. Type EE for earnings and estimates. Thank you for that. I'll try that in a moment. What's the... what is the... let's see here. What? I don't even remember what I'm doing here. What was I trying to do? I was just trying to look at something, and I totally forgot what I was going to do. Literally, oh, JIC. That's right. What the JIC news is. JIC, Amazon. Thank you. JIC. Oh my gosh, 17% today. What was the news? Okay, merging. Okay, why? Let's see here. This thing sold off in a while. This tweet from Lightning Motors showed an Amazon delivery van with 100% electric on the side. This is a stupid reason for the stock to run. It's stupid. Amazon literally buys a couple cars from every freaking company that manufactures these to try them out. Like just because they put a picture of one of the vans does not justify the stock going up 7%. It is stupid. And look, they purposefully take a picture of the van in front of a house with solar panels. How convenient. Oh, man. Thing looks pretty clean, too. I mean, minus a little bit of dirt right behind where I am right here. It's pretty clean. And call me jaded. But this is not a reason for the stock to have gone up. That was at 7:13 this morning. Let's see. GIK stock. 7:13 this morning. 10:13 this morning. 10:40. Yeah, maybe. That's approximately the right time. And then maybe somebody like retweeted or shared this because not many people follow them. Well, we're going to change that right now. I'm going to change that. Yeah, that could be. That is a very stupid reason for the stock to run. But that could be. Wow. Just this is the kind of market we're in right now. It's desperate for a reason to invest right now. Which fine. I mean, I think investing is a good thing, but Beyond Meat is something is happening at Beyond Meat. Beyond is not very happy right now. Okay, no more updates here. Neo shares rise more than 3% with results expected post-market. Yes, we know that. We are on standby. And nothing from Lemonade. Okay. Somebody said I could press EE. Oh, earnings and estimates. Oh, wait. Oh, how nice is that? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's very cool. EE is the button to press. Oh, I'm writing that one down. That's a good one. That's a good one. We'll put that one on to EE. EE. Earnings and estimates. So I want to hear your guesses. What do you all think? If I want to see what the 10-year treasury is doing and the 5-year treasury and the 2-year treasury, what do you think the command would be? Earnings and estimates is EE. Events calendar is EVTS. The economic calendar is ECO. What do you think the bonds one is? We'll see some guesses, but let's look at the candlesticks here. We'll get some guesses here. Oh, and I do want to see what's going on with Beyond Meat. Why is Beyond Meat doing this? Beyond. Let's see. So Beyond. Oh, they offered a bond. Okay, a convertible bond. Well, I wonder what they priced it at. Control-Alt-Delete. Good one. Alt F4, right? We need some of these YOLO bonds. Those are good. I like BNDS. That's a pretty good guess. That's a pretty good. And the Fed is the shortcut. Oh my gosh. It'd be interesting to see what they convert at. Somebody could probably look up this filing. I'm too lazy to do it, but if you look up the Beyond Meat filing, you'll be able to see what the conversion price is and when. Oh, okay. Here's the when. There are 6-year bonds. Okay. Well, obviously, if you know, then it's a little harder to Vlad. No. So actually, the one I was going for here, for me to see the different bond prices, FIT. 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 Who comes up with this crap? This is crazy. But anyway, like, how am I supposed to remember that? I get it. Fixed income trading. I get it. It's just boring. Like, why can't it just be bonds? I don't know. But anyway, see, here you go. So you can kind of see these, and then you can like click on them and stuff like that and see what's going on. So, yeah, kind of cool, I guess. Anywho, okay, let's go back to the sticks. I need to explore that more too. So now Beyond is actually retracing a little bit towards the upside after that convertible offering. So maybe not as pissed off as expected. Zoom continuing its run now at about 11%. So good 10D printer there. So that's good. I'm excited about Neo. Clover doing decent here, 4%. Neo is going to be a Neo party later. So we got some time for that. GT10 for the 10-year. Yeah, and I think that gives me the actual chart, right? Let's try it. GT10. Although I've had people give me other things. Like, and this is... See, if I do... Let's see, what happens if I do 10-year treasury? It's here. Where was it? It'll actually be cool for us to see that chart right now. Here. USGG 10-year index. Line chart. This is a nice, easy cheat. Look at that. Let's go to the 1 month here. I'll try this CT10 thing. But anyway, take a look at this. So you can kind of see that leveling off that we've had. Even look at the last 3 trading days. Here, I'll remove myself for a sec. You can kind of see the volatility. This was the disaster moment, right? Here's crisis time. It was the spike that was the concern. With how quickly that went up, and really there's this crash that we've had more recently in yields. Okay, I'll try your thing. CT10, current note. See, but I can't get to the line. Oh, no, line chart. Here we go. Oh, that shows me the current. The February 15th, 31. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually the current note. That's pretty cool. Thank you for that. All right, let's listen to this for a second here. What is this? What do they got to say?
The last 15 or 20 years of data, not so much if we go back far. This is B of A's so-called sell-side indicator. It's the recommended equity allocation by sell-side strategists. And here you see it's basically high going back more than a decade here, back into the mid 2000s. And so you would have to say maybe this is looking like people are getting a little bit overexcited about equities. It might be getting close to what they consider a sell signal. But of course, if you go back to the late 90s, this was an era when systematically there was more enthusiasm for stocks, and this indicator was much higher. Similarly, if you look at the difference between the equity earnings yield and the 10-year treasury yield, we talk about this equity risk premium all the time. Goldman Sachs has a measure of this that you could take a look. It also looks pretty extreme based on the post-2000 range, right? This is really as low as it's gotten, as small a cushion as we've had in equity valuations versus bonds. However, it was always way lower than this in the 80s and the 90s. So I do think you have to understand nothing is a magic intrinsic relationship here. And a lot of things have gone back to late 90s values, which is PE, the put call ratio, the options activity, the concentration of the S&P 500. So who knows what we can necessarily say about how extreme we're going to.
All right. Mind the yield gap. Gotcha. All right. Let's, what's going on at DocuSign? DocuSign, because DocuSign's having a little bit of a run here, but DocuSign presentation, I don't know, maybe they must be saying something because DocuSign is moving nicely here. All of a sudden, nice rally there on DocuSign happening with a 3% increase here in after hours. Kind of trying to hang out with Neo over here, even though Neo's reporting today and DocuSign's not. Xpeng following Neo up a little bit after selling off pretty crazily. DocuSign. Zoom sitting around that 550, really rubber banding over that 550. We've got, where's GME right now? Tesla over at 722. That's exciting. GameStop had a nice rally there into the close. I'm sorry, before the close, but really gave it up going into the close. So this is just some abnormal buying activity here. That's unfortunate. And I think that that led to that temporary spike there and potential hope that this was going to be maybe a new surge or something. But GameStop's really settled down. 722 now here. eBay. Yeah, I think Neo. And I bought some Neo, but there's a good shot that if this thing smashes, this is easy going up to 60, in my opinion. We'll see. And if it misses, 45. That's my thinking. But again, we'll have our Neo earnings party. Okay, is there anything else? Let's see what else is going on. I'm sure there's something else going on. Let's see what does Mr. V-shaped recovery have to say?
The innovation sector.
It was our stock of the hour. No, it's called a public utility.
Oops, wait.
So you're doing that on an everyday basis, and then you overlay that with what's going on with COVID along that southwest border, and it's becoming very, very dangerous. And I just, if you're not square and you're not straight with the American people, I think you're putting a lot of people at danger.
Chad, former President Trump referred to this at the CPAC speech yesterday. The idea that the Bidens want to return to
not getting demonetized again. YouTube with the demonetizations. I am reading through the Citi report, actually. I'm very excited about the Citi report on Bitcoin. It's very, very long, but I will be releasing an annotated version of the entire thing for y'all. Okay. Well, actually, by y'all, I mean probably posting it in the course member spot. But I'll do a video on it. Anyway, okay, so Zoom's holding on to 450. Ebix, Tesla. Tesla's flattening. Everything's kind of settling down right now. And I don't think we have earnings yet on Lemonade, which is a bummer. Because, maybe it's going to be later today. Maybe it's going to be tomorrow. Who freaking knows? I do wonder how ChargePoint did today after their merger. CHPT. What is that CHP? That's like the California Highway Patrol. Oh, that's a crappy ticker symbol. What did they do today? So today, They went down about 2.3%, and they're down a little bit in after hours too. Well, they finally had their merger, so that means SBE turned into this. Yeah, but they've also been in a bit of a downtrend. Clove reported. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Okay. Lemonade. Nothing here. Clove. Yeah, they just haven't been providing as many updates on this one. DraftKings at an all-time high. Oh, that's exciting. Let's look at DraftKings. DraftKings. They've really gotten popular over this pandemic. I mean, this is a stock that has done so freaking well just over really the entire pandemic here. I mean, let's go back and look at this. So the thing must have spacked because it went from $10 to, oh my gosh, like 70 now. That's insane. Holy smokes. That is crazy. Good for them. Wow, very, very good. Okay, what else? Let's see. DraftKings, GameStop, negative about 1% there, 0.5%. So bobbing around. Ideanomics. Okay, let's tune into this for a moment. See, do we have anything else going on?
And the internet bubble and the large cap growth names went down significantly. So I would like to think that we could go through something similar to that again, and that we could be immune from a market pullback. You look at the difference between the way the Russell growth and the Russell value have performed over the past 4 years. The Russell value is up like 50%, and Russell growth is up like 150%. There's a lot of room for a pullback in that part of the market that's done very, very well, that wouldn't need to bring down the rest of the market.
Bill, Facebook's not so boring. It's a FANG name. Why is that on your list?
It's a FANG name, but I think it's probably the most boring of the FANG names.
Oh,
if you look at Facebook, it looks like it's selling at a mid-20s PE multiple, and it would be very easy for a value investor to look at that and say, oh, that's enough of a premium to the market. People recognize it as a good business. But when we look at the assets that they have that aren't earning money today, about $30 a share in cash, WhatsApp that they paid about $15 a share for 7 years ago. If you only gave that S&P performance through today, it would be another $30 a share that most analysts believe is not being monetized yet. And then you've got the augmented reality, the Oculus consumer product.
Scammers are monetizing WhatsApp
for $1 a share, and yet has real value for the technology that's embedded in it.
Don't get me wrong, I like WhatsApp, but I have to say, it seems like lots of scammers sign up for accounts on WhatsApp. I will never ask you to WhatsApp me, by the way. These comments, oh gosh, it's horrible. So many of these comments. Oh, talk to my trading advisor. Stupid. All right, so Zoom at 454 right now. Take a look at this. 454, 453 now at Zoom. Very, very nice run here in the after hours. Zom green, EXPI green, Gevo, EBIX, Bed Bath, Reddit. Sorry, that's not Reddit. That's Redfin. Not Reddit. Oh, sorry. Definitely thinking the wrong thoughts here. Costs. All of a sudden, we got a sell-off here in the after hours. What's going on here? Zoom in for a moment. Oh, yeah. Sudden little drop there on costs. I don't know if this is just following GameStop, having a little fizzle here. Yeah, GameStop's having that red arrow here as well. Beyond Meat. Clever. Gores, Matterport. Really rubber banding a lot to 18 there. CCIV sitting at 0.25% down. How did it close? CCIV actually closed. Okay, the same. About 0.4% down, 0.39%. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting market. Nothing on Lemonade. No. Okay, so we are waiting now on Lemonade and Neo. We are going to be on standby for these. But in the meantime, I do not have advisors in Nigeria. No. No, I do not. In the meantime, go to the link down below. And come back in 50 minutes for an interview. We're going to be discussing Bitcoin, Tesla, stocks, trade ideas, you name it. We got Ross Gerber coming on in about 50 minutes here. Super excited about that. So stay tuned for that. What you can do is if you stick around for like 30 seconds here, I will be able to redirect you to that. So that way you can at least click the remind me button if you want. Otherwise, you can go to meetkevin.teachable.com or go to metkevin.com/join, same thing. And you can check out those amazing courses on building your wealth. So, okay, we've created the stream. Now I have to redirect to, there we go. Okay, so that way at least you can hit remind. Awesome, cool. It'll be a fun interview. All right, folks, thank you so very much for being here. Appreciate all of you. Folks, we will see you in the next one. Maybe for that NEO earnings party. It'll be fun. Thanks. Bye.